Well, hello. Happy weekend. Let's talk today about common sense approaches to saving money, to keeping money. Looking back at our moms or our dads or both, when we were babies, you know how we were reminded when we were kids to make sure we eat our veggies, like all the little mommy and daddy kind of things you hear when you're a little kid and you're like, at first when we had to get an acquired taste to those things. All right. Can't always just be the applesauce and the peaches, right? So we had to learn how to gradually get interested in things maybe we weren't in the mood of getting interested in. By the way, I'm Jan. Welcome to the Save Money and More with Jan channel. Thank you so much for being here today. I really appreciate everybody's time. And by the way, happy June. It's the beginning of the month. Yay, yippee. Where did it go? Where's the time going? I cannot believe we're in the middle of the year, and I even talk about that on a recent audio show. But thanks for being here. Now, getting back to common sense approach to saving money or to keeping money. I talk about this somewhat on a show I recorded with Steve Young on the Steve Young 74 channel. I'm not sure when he's going to air it. Might be very soon. Might be this weekend. Maybe it aired already. I don't know, but I recorded it with him. And I talked to him a little more at length about this guideline. And it really is a guideline. People say, well, how much should I save? And it's a really good question. So we have these guidelines, and I've heard of many people that use the 50, 30, and 20 percentage approach. What do I mean by the 50, 30, and 20%? Well, basically, what you're going to do is divide up your money into certain categories. And it is suggested that let's say 50% of your money should go to basic needs. Okay, so that's the needs category, the 50%. 30% should go to wants, and the other 20% should go to savings. What I like about the 30%, okay, well, let's think about this for a minute. Needs are needs, you got to have them, like your roof, food, etc. Okay, clothing, needs. Okay, all right. Wants, you have so much wiggle room, and it's interesting because that's the middle category, that's the middle number, the 30%. So let's consider that the one with the wiggle room. Now, I'm not saying that there's no wiggle room with the savings percentage, the 20%, but I would think of it this way. Let's just say myself. I would rather know for a fact that I'm keeping at least 20% of money towards saving. Okay. Where the 30%, that wiggle room number, I have great flexibility with. So you see, just the way mom and dad guided us when we were youngsters to, start eating our veggies, even though applesauce to me tasted better and so did the peaches. They taught us at a young age that, well, it may not be the thing you want to do, but it's a good thing to do. So I do agree with the 50, 30, and 20% rule of savings. Is it like hard and fast? Is it so concrete? I would rather look at it as a guideline, and it depends on your lifestyle. I mean, if it's like falls between a couple of percentage points in between, I wouldn't sweat that out too much. But I do believe that it's very helpful. Please head on over to the Everywhere with Steve Young 74 channel, and we get into that more specifically. So I just thought I'd pop on and mention this to you today. And I hope that everybody has a wonderful weekend. But I also hope, and I hope I find it, that video clip that acts as a reminder for what? For savings. Never, ever forget to save. Sometimes there's a delay with this. I don't know why. Well, it's going to be like that. Okay. Anyway, continue to save. I always encourage it. Have an amazing, fantastic day and remainder of your weekend. Take care.